I want to take up medicine and to be a neurosurgeon. Yun lang ang tangi kong nasabi. If she wants me to break up with Andy, I need to at least take advantage of this bargain. I will not be their corporate slave anymore. What? Sabay natura ng aking mga magulang. You are asking too much from me, ma'am. This is nothing compared to what you are asking me for. This time, I know how to play their game. I realize that fighting my mom with my current resources is a clear loss. I need to gain more power and money in order for me to protect Andy. I'm sorry, my love. I need to let you go for now, but I promise I will take you back when the time is right. That's a waste of time. Why do you need to be a doctor when all you need to do is to run our businesses? You should focus on managing our business. Noon lamang sumabad ang aking ama sa aming usapan. Of course, he only think about his money and his business. If it doesn't affect him directly, he doesn't care. I don't care about your businesses. That's my bargain, ma'am. If you want me to break up with Andy, you will do what you just said a while ago. Let her be and do not interfere with her life ever again. Matigas na turan ko sa aking ina. Fine, that will do. But we will not support you if you want to study medicine. You're on your own with that expenses. What's important for me is that you are far away from that woman. Nakangising tura ng aking ina. No, I will not allow that. Muling sabad ng aking ama. I had enough of this. I don't have any reason to stay here anymore. Kontento na ako sa pinangako ng aking ina sa ngayon. Tumayo na ako at hindi na binigyan ng pagkakataon makatapos ang aking ama sa kung anumang pagtutol ang sasabihin niya. Agad kong tinawagan ang kaibigan kong si Magnus upang tulungan ako sa ilang mga bagay na kailangan kong gawin sa pagpasok sa pagdodoktor. I chose a well-respected medical school in the US. I decided to study abroad. Mas mabuti na yung malayo ako sa pamilya ko at malayo ako kay Andy. I don't know how long can I hold myself na hilahin siyang pabalik sa akin kung sakaling manatili ako rito. This is not the right time for us. I'm not powerful enough to protect her from anyone, but I will come back for her. That's for sure. Ilang linggo ko ding inasikaso ang mga kakailanganin ko sa pag-aaral papunta sa ibang bansa. I didn't take any pre-med courses kaya kailangan ko magsimula sa umpisa. I decided to use my savings to support my studies. I know that it wouldn't be enough, but I know I can manage. I will not ask help for my parents. No matter what, I will do this on my own. Andy tried to contact me several times, but I'm already giving her a cold shoulder since last 3 weeks. Andy is a smart girl, so she would know that something is wrong. If I just broke up with her suddenly, it's a torture. Every time I saw her calling or the times that I can see her waiting at the lobby of my condo, it breaks me to see how desperate she is to see me, but I can't. With the help of Magnus and his connection to his old school in the US, I managed to do an online exam and evaluation which I deliberately passed with no sweat. The result just came in today and I can start going to school as early as next week. Since Magnus' family is respectable and well known in that university, they didn't hesitate in accepting my application even though it is already half of the semester. I need to break up with her now. I will be leaving next week. I called her. I can hear the excitement in her voice when I finally called her. I tell her I wanted to meet her and that I need to tell her something. She was clueless on what's happening. The glee in her voice is very evident. She's excited to see me, so am I, but I know this will not go well. I decided reserve a table in a private restaurant where they have a private room. I arrived there early, practicing all the things that I need to tell her. I need to hurt her in order to protect her. I'm sorry, Andy. She didn't complain when I told her that I reserved a table in this fine restaurant. Maybe she doesn't really care where are we going to eat. All she wants is to see me. It's been almost a month and I miss her so much. She arrived wearing a beautiful floral dress and pair of black heels. I bought her that dress on our first anniversary. That was my gift, but I never saw her wear that not until now. She greeted me with a big smile on her face. She's very excited. I can tell. I ordered the food first and I let us enjoy the moment for a while. She was smiling all throughout the evening, and I can't help but felt shattered thinking on what will my words will do to her. All throughout our relationship, she has been nothing but insecure with regards to our different status in life, and that's what I'm going to use so she will hate me and never look for me ever again. Thank you for the wonderful dinner, Sander. I miss you. I don't want to bother you so much, but I've been worried about you. Pero hindi na ako nagtatampo sa'yo. Bumawi ka naman sa date natin ngayon, di ba? Kaya pinapatawad na kita. She smiled sweetly. I will surely miss her sweet and genuine smile. Andy, napatigil siya sa pagsasalita dahil sa pagtawag ko. Agad namang nawala ang ngiti nito sa labi nang makita ang seryosong mukha ko. What's wrong, Sander? Ngayon ay halata na sa magandang mukha nito ang kaba dahil sa biglang pagbabago ng aking itsura. I'm sorry, sambit kong muli. I don't know if I can this. It breaks my heart to see her like this. Oh, why are you saying sorry? May nangyari ba? Sabihin mo naman sa akin, huwag ganito, kinakabahan ako sa iyo eh. Pilit niyang pinapagaan ang sitwasyon. I need to do this. What it is, Sander? Sabihin mo na kung ano man ang sasabihin mo. Huwag ka nang masyadong pasuspense. Pwede ba? Ainis na nitong sabi sa akin. Humugot muna ako ng isang malalim na hininga bago ko sinabi ang tunay kong pakay sa pakikipagkita sa kanya. I'm breaking up with you. Natulala siya sa kanyang narinig. Halatang hindi pa rin ito makapaniwala sa aking sinabi. Madami pa akong masasakit na salitang sinabi sa kanya upang tuluyan siyang magalit sa akin at kamuhian ako. She will never understand my intention. I need to do this for her own sake. I paid her insecurities. I told her how she will never be enough for me and will never fit in the world I live in. But I know to myself that all of that is just a lie to protect her. I don't know anyway how. In time, my love, I will do everything to have you back. Till then, I love you with all my heart. To complete my plan and to make my mother completely believe that I already agreed on her demand, I let her introduce me to one of women she keeps on mumbling about. She is the daughter of a senator here in the Philippines who has a plan on running in presidential candidacy for the next election. Hindi pa nakontento ang aking ina na i-set up ako ng date sa babaeng yun. Tinaon niya pang may mga press na makikita sa amin. I don't have a choice but to play along. Hindi dapat mahalata ng aking ina ang tungkol sa plano kong pag-alis. It's been a week since I finally broke up with her. It tears me inside seeing her like that, but I can't do anything for now. This is not the right time to fight for our love. She's a strong woman. I know for sure that she can survive this breakup. I just hope that I won't be too late. It won't be too late when it's finally time for me to take her back. It's been hell for a week pero hindi ako dapat tumigil sa mga plano ko. I need to do this for Andy and for myself. I already bought a ticket to New York where I already arranged the apartment where will I be staying. Magnus owned a small apartment there which he is kind enough to lend me. Magnus' parents didn't know about the apartment so it's safe for me to stay there for now. I know that it wouldn't take time before my parents were I'm staying but I will think of another plan. Xander. Hindi rin ako nagtagal sa poder ni Magnus dahil mabilis akong natuntun ng aking mga magulang. Kaya matagal akong nagpalipat-lipat ng matitiran habang nag-aaral hanggang sa mapunta ko sa isang lugar sa New York kung saan talamak ang crime violence. I rode a taxi going to Brooklyn. I searched the net to look for an apartment near the school. The neighborhood wasn't as glamorous as that uptown New York, but this will do. I don't need anything fancy. All I need is to get away from my parents and achieve my goal. May kakaunti pa akong natitirang pera upang maipangbayad sa renta sa bago kong tutuluyan. Malapit na rin itong maubos kaya kailangan ko na maghanap ng mapagkakakitaan. I can't ask help from Magnus dahil baka mas lalo ako matuntun ng mga magulang ko. Luma na ang building na yun at hindi rin kanais-nais ang amoy ng lugar mula sa loob. Mabuti na lamang at kahit papano ay maayos ang loob ng studio-type apartment na nahanap ko. I finally settled in all my things. There, a free bed in the apartment. It was a bed that the previous owner left there. Mabuti na rin to kahit papano. I just need to buy a new bed sheet and a pillow and other stuff I need for the apartment. I went to the nearest grocery store to buy some of my stuff. Hindi pa man ako nagtatagal sa loob nang makarinig ako ng 3 putok ng baril. Everyone on the floor. Sigaw ng isang lalaking may hawak na baril at nakamasked. 3 armadong lalaki ang naroon upang holdapin ang grocery store na yon. Just my luck. Sa dinabi-nabi naman ng araw kung kailan sila manghuhuldap ay nataon pa sa araw na naroon ako. They couldn't just pick any day and Dick chose today. Naiilang na dumapa na lamang ako at sumunod sa mga ito. Upang hindi masaktan, nakita kong binuksan ng babaeng kahira ang kaha dahil na rin sa utos ng isang mas matangkad na lalaki na nakamask. Akmang lalabas na ang mga ito ng isang putok muli akong makarinig na sinundan ng maraming putok galing sa mga holdupper. It was the guard. He took a shot on one of the robber but unfortunately died when the other men retaliate. I can hear the cops. We need a hostage. Rinig kong wika ng isa sa mga holdupper dahil na rin sa ako ang pinakamalapit sa pwesto nila. Naramdaman ko ang pagdakma ng isa sa mga holdupper sa aking batok bago nakapagsalita. Stand up! You're coming with us! Wika ng lalaking humila sa akin. Sa mga oras na yon, nanghihina na ang isa nilang kasama na tinamaan ng bala. Nakatutok ang baril sa akin habang inutusan niya akong sumakay sa kanilang getaway vehicle. Mabilis na pinaandar ng driver ang sasakyan at saka mabilis na humarurot. Sa may bandang likod, ako ng sasakyan nakaupo at katabi ko ang isa nilang kasama na duguan. They clearly lives in the area since they know the in and out of the city at madali nilang nailigaw ang pulis na humahabol sa amin. Nang tuluyan na kaming makalayo sa mga pulis, ay saka ko narinig magsalitang muli ang lalaking may hawak ng manibela. We need to ditch the car here. What are we going to do with that guy? Tura ng lalaki at manag na ako ang tinutukoy nito. Let's just kill him. No, I can't die here. Don't kill me. You need me. Your friend here is clearly losing too much blood and I can't clearly see that he doesn't have an exit wound. That means the bullet is still inside his body. I'm not a doctor yet, but I have knowledge in medicine. I can help you with that. Especially, you can't go to a hospital. Mahabang paliwanag ko sa mga ito. Mukha namang nakuha ng atensyon ng mga ito ang sinabi ko at halata sa mga mukha ng mga ito na pinag-iisipan nila ang mga sinabi ko. He has a point. We can let Tom die here. Let's just bring him. Sagot ng isa pang lalaki na nasa tabi nito. Bagya akong nakahinga ng maluwag. Nang magdesisyon sila na wag akong patayin, I'm not sure if they're going to let me live after this, but at least I buy some time to think of another plan if things go out of way. This place is not the safest place in New York. I should have prepared for that when I decided to leave her. Hang on there, my love. I will try my best to live and make my way back to you when the time is right. Bulong ko sa aking sarili. Bumaba kami sa coaching sinasakyan namin at pagkatapos ay lumipat sa isang bakanting kotse na naroon. So, what should we do? Bungad na tanong ng isang lalaking tinatawag nilang Peter kanina. I need an antiseptic, a gauze, surgical needle and thread, and medical clamp for the wounds. Mabilis kong sagot sa mga ito. There's a small abandoned clinic near this area. Let's check out that run to Turan ni Peters. Si Tom naman na siyang pinakamalaki sa lahat, ang siyang leader ng grupo. Base na rin sa usapan ng mga ito, ay halata na ang panghihina sa mukha. He lost a lot of blood, but luckily, I think that is not enough for him to need a blood transfusion. But we need to cover the wound and stop the bleeding for him to live. Wika ko habang ako'y akay-akay namin nito si Tom papasok sa abandonadong klinika na tinutukoy ng isa sa mabilis namin siyang inihiga sa patient bed na naroon. Mabilis akong naghanap ng mga kakailanganing gamit sa mga gamit na naroon. Mabuti na lamang at kahit papano ay kumpleto pa din ang klinik na yon. Kahit na halatang matagal na itong abandonado. Nakahanap din ako ng antiseptic roon, kaya mabilis kong naumpisahan ang mga gamot sa sugat nito. Binudburan ko ng antiseptic ang mga gamit na gagamitin ko sa pagtahi ng sugat niya bago binuhusan ng mismong sugat niya. Napasigaw naman ito sa sakit, kaya kumuha ako ng isang bungkos na gauze at saka pinakagat ito sa kanya. I didn't find any anesthesia around her. That's why we need to endure all the pain. What the fuck are you doing? Sigaw ni Peter na makita niya ang aking ginagawa. Do you want to catch attention? With his scream so loud, it wouldn't take long before the police arrived here. Mabilis na sagot ko dito. Mukha namang naintindihan nito ang pinupunto ko. I checked his wound. It took me a lot time before I finally took out the bullet and started stitching him. He passed out when I started stitching his wound. I checked his vital and so far he's okay. He may be passed out due to too much pain. Nang matapos na ako ay kumuha ko ng papel at ballpen at sinulat ang mga gamot na kailangan bilhin para sa sugat niya. I also wrote pain reliever to ease the pain when he wakes up. This is all the medicine that he needs to drink for his wounds. I don't have a license yet so I can't give you a prescription. Wika ko kay Peter. Don't worry, Anders know how to get that. Sa kanito inabot ang papel sa aking kamay. I don't have any plans on reporting you to the police. Just don't kill me. Seryosong turan ko kay Peter. How can we be sure that you won't report us to the police? I am already an accessory to the crime. I am already involved in this mess as much as you do. That moment, I help you friend her. Besides, I can't let anybody know that I practice a medical procedure without a license. Paliwanag ko dito. Mahinang tango lamang ang sinagot nito sa akin. You're right. Here's a $100 payment for your service. I hesitated to take the money at first, but then I realized I need a money and this is one way of earning money of the grade. Thank you for this. How about we talk? I have proposition to make. That's how my underground life started. Matyaga akong pinagsabay-sabay ang pag-aaral at panggagamot sa mga sugatang kriminal. At first, I was just treating a small-time criminal who has been shot during robbery or those who has been involved in a gang fight. But late, I slowly make a name for myself in the underground world of crime, violence, and gangs. I go by the name of Asclepius or the God of Healing. They call me God for the reason that I didn't lose any of my patients no matter how critical their condition is. I always save them. My name is slowly creep its way up into the lives of every crime syndicate all over the city. Habang mas lumalalim ang kaalaman ko sa panggagamot, ay mas dumadami ang aking mga nagiging kliyente. Hindi rin nagtagal ay hindi na lamang mga fight and gunshot wounds ang aking ginagamot, pati na rin ang mga leader ng iba't ibang sindikato sa ibang lugar na may malulubhang sakit ay sa akin na rin pumupunta upang magpagamot. Sa tulong nila ay nakapagpatay ako ng isang underground medical clinic kung saan ko isinasagawa ang aking mga operasyon. Ang trabaho kong ito ang siyang naging daan ko upang masustintuhan ko ang aking pag-aaral at ang pang-araw-araw kong pangangailangan. I also started training myself in different form of martial arts and other fights techniques. Sinimulan ko na ring pag-aralan kung paano humawak at magpaputok ng baril. I don't have any plans of using gun in the future, but I think maganda na rin yung ready ako. Hindi biro ang pinasukan kong mundo, kaya dapat ay maging handa ako sa anumang bagay. I don't have anyone to rely on. I only have myself. I also started to read fighting tactics and research other things over the internet. Halos ito na rin ang naging game exercise ko sa loob ng 4 na taon. I always think about Andy at kung ano na ang ginagawa nito ngayon. Before I left, I asked my good friend Hunter Lorenzana to look over Andy and report everything to me. Hunter is the son of the owner of the Titan Empire Agency, the world-renowned security agency in the entire world. He has men at his disposal. Kaya naman, hindi naging mahirap sa akin ang pakiusapan itong bantayan si Andy para sa akin. I miss her so much. She's the only reason why I'm still sane up to now, regardless of how cruel the world I live in. The violence and crime that is happening in this area is unimaginable. Nanatili lamang akong buhay dito dahil kailangan nila ako. They need someone who has a medical background such as me. They could easily find someone to replace me, but they can't find the assurance and 100% success rate that my skill can offer. Wala pang kahit na sino ang hindi na ililigtas ng mga kamay ko. Malapit ko nang matapos ang medical residency ko sa hospital na pinapasukan ko. Kunti na lang ang malapit na akong maging ganap na neurosurgeon. Lahat ng natutunan ko sa aking pag-aaral ay siyang ginagamit ko upang makapaggamot ng iligal. I can't expose my greatness in the surface. Kapag naging matunog ang pangalan ko, ay tiyak na matutuntun ako ng aking mga magulang. Kaya mas pinili ko na lamang na manahimik at hindi masyadong mag-participate sa mga practical test. Nakontento na lamang akong mag-assess sa mga doktor para kahit paano ay magkaroon ako ng exposure sa mga cases na ibinibigay sa amin. It was a tiring day. Katatapos ko pa lang sa aking 24-hour shift kaya hindi na ako nagkatubiling umuwi ng apartment upang makapagpahinga. There's a sleeping quarter at the hospital but I chose to went home upang makakuha na rin ng mga bagong damit. I put on my key when I suddenly felt something wrong. Dala marahil ito ng ilang taong training ko sa underground fighting kaya lumakas na rin ang pakiramdam ko sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. Dahan-dahan kong itinulak ang pinto saka maingat na humakbang papasok ng aking apartment na may biglang sumunggab sa aking likuran. Ngunit mas mabilis akong nakailag. Mabilis din namang nakabawi ang lalaki saka itinutok ang baril nitong nahawak sa akin. You're fast but my bullet is faster than you. So if I were you, I won't move a muscle or I bury my bullet in your head, he said with his thick Italian accent. Maagap kong iningat ang aking dalawang kamay bilang sinyalis ng pagsuko sa lalaki. When he saw me raise my hands, he unguarded himself a little which I immediately took the chance to get the gun from him. Mabilis kong naagaw ang baril sa kamay nito at ngayon ay nakatutok na ito sa pangahas na lalaki. Who are you and what are you doing at my place? Seryosong tanong ko rito. You don't know who you are up against. Do ever know how to use a gun? Pang-aasar ng Italianong lalaki na nasa aking harapan. I point the gun in his leg and pulled the trigger na siyang dahilan upang mapasigaw ang lalaki sa sakit. Pak, your motherfucker! Pak, I'm gonna kill! Namimilipit sa sakit na tura ng lalaki. You don't get to threaten me. I am the one who's pointing a gun in your head now. I'm going to repeat my question. You will answer me or the next bullet will be buried in your head. Who are you and what are you doing here? Banta ko rito. Bumukas ang takot sa mukha nito nang itutok ko ang baril sa kanyang ulo. I was about to shot him again in his another leg when I heard a clap. That's impressive. He's one of my best men and you fend him down using his own gun. I middle-aged man came inside my apartment. I switched, pointing the gun to him. The middle-aged man who wore an expensive all-black suit didn't even budge when I pointed the gun at him. No need for violence, my boy. Please forgive us with our intrusion, the middle-aged man said using his thick Italian accent. Who are you and what do you do in my place? Based on how he looks, I can see that he's a big-time boss. He may need my service, but why does he need to budge in like this? I need your skill, son. Seryosong sagot nito. I'm not your son, sagot ko rito, na hindi pa rin ibinababa ang baril na hawak ko at nakatutok pa rin ito sa matandang lalaki. Okay, should I call you as left shoes? Nakangising tura nito. Now I'm sure that he's here for my service. You don't have to kidnap me if you want my service. You could have just called me or go to my clinic. Sa pagkakataong yun ay binaba ko ang baril ngunit hindi ko yun binatawan. I need protection for myself dahil mukhang hindi basta-basta ang tao na nasa aking harapan. My bad. I'm apologizing for the mess that my men brought to you here, but I can't let anybody knows that I am here. You should start to consider on training your men more. I'm not into a syndicate, but I can clearly take down at least 5 of your men here at the same time. Mayabang naturan ko na hindi naman ikinakatuwa ng mga tauhan nito na nakatayo sa kanyang likod. Mukhang aamba pa ito ng sugod sa akin, ngunit pinigilan ito ng matandang lalaki. Yes, you're right. I clearly underestimated the great as Lepsius. I didn't know that you're also good in fighting, he commended. Have a seat. Let's talk about why you're here. I'm sure that you're not here to talk about my fighting skill. Turan ko sa kanya. You know what? I can have you killed for disrespecting me, but I won't since I like you. Nakangiting tura ng matanda bago umupo sa single couch na malapit sa kanya. Ako naman ay umupo sa katapat nito. So, what do you need from me? Diretsong kong tanong dito. I need your expertise. I have been hearing your name since last year. That's why I did some research about you. You are finishing your residency this year to become a neurosurgeon, and I cut him off. You don't have to lecture me about my credentials. I already know that. I need to know what do you need me for here? Or I can just have you killed? Seryosong tura ng matanda. Marahil ay hindi nito nagustuhan ang sagot ko. I bet you can't do that because if you can, we wouldn't be having this conversation now. And my best guess is that I am your last resort. You wouldn't travel all the way here just a pep talk. I tried not be intimidated by him. By the years of working with different kind of mobster, the number one rule is not to be intimidated cause if you do, they would stomp on you. Nawala naman ang ngiti sa labi ng matanda dahil sa aking sinabi at bumalik ang seryoso at madilim nitong mukha. I'm right. I am here last chance. That's why he's here dahil kung hindi ay marahil kanina pa ako nakabulagta sa sahig dahil sa kapangasan ko. I'm quite impressed, but are you really the god they are referring you to? Makahulugang tanong nito. I don't need to prove myself to you. I already proven myself million times as around so you would know how patient I saved for the last years. Pagmamayabang ko. I know. I already did my research. This is the record of patient that I need to know. That's your prognosis and that would be the possible procedure. Sa kanito inabot ang folder na marahil ay naglalaman ng lahat ng medical test ng pasyente.